We're on the air 3 days so far, and we've already got ourselves an exclusive. It's a photographic image that appears to undercut the well-crafted focus group tested image of John McCain being pushed on the American people by his campaign. The next time you hear McCain described as an anti-lobbyist reformer, the man fighting against entrenched interest in Washington who rebuffs celebrity, perhaps this is the photo that should come to mind. Now, this was obtained exclusively by The Nation magazine, which will publish the photo widely tomorrow in its new edition. The magazine reports that it was taken on August 29, 2006 in Montenegro. It seems to be confirmation of an encounter that's been reported on in Vanity Fair and the Wall Street Journal. On the right-hand side, that appears to be John McCain in the purple baseball cap. Purple is the color of his beloved Arizona Diamondbacks, I'm just saying. And you're probably thinking to yourself, you know, that guy on the left looks kind of familiar. And so does the woman who's with him. The woman there is Hollywood star Anne Hathaway. Princess Diaries, Devil Wears Prada? Right. The guy on the left is her then boyfriend, Italian entrepreneur Raffaello Follieri. The reason that Raffaello looks familiar is because he pled guilty today to conspiracy to commit wire fraud, 8 counts of wire fraud, and 5 counts of money laundering. He is headed for the Crowbar Hotel, the Pokey. The feds busted Mr. Follieri because he posed as the CFO of the Vatican in order to win friends in high places and then take their money. That takes us back to the photo. Why exactly is the senior senator from Arizona apparently boarding this yacht in Montenegro on his 70th birthday with a soon-to-be busted Italian con man? Well, despite marketing himself as the anti-lobbyist, John McCain, in fact, has a campaign run by one of the biggest names in Washington lobbying, Rick Davis. And Davis has a Rolodex full of high-powered friends like Raffaello Follieri, the con man, who The Nation reports hired Rick Davis's business partner shortly after this photo on the yacht was taken. The Nation will print this picture, which appears to be McCain getting on that yacht, in the edition that's out tomorrow. They also report that the guy walking the plank in front of McCain, shaking hands with Follieri, appears to be McCain's campaign manager, Rick Davis, but we can't confirm that. The McCain campaign has confirmed the senator's encounter with the con man guy, telling the New York Daily News it was, quote, entirely social, and nothing came of it. Which, by the way, begs the question of how it is Barack Obama who is the celebrity, when McCain is the one spending his birthday on a yacht in the Adriatic Sea with a Fabu movie star and her con man Italian boyfriend. And yes, that's the big point here. While Maverick McCain struts as a crusader against lobbyists, mocking Barack Obama as having celebrity status, this is the reality. The guy who announced his presidential run on Letterman, photographed on a yacht in Montenegro, hobnobbing with a celebrity and a con man, all because they share the same Washington lobbyist. Joining us now is Ari Berman from The Nation magazine, who co-wrote an article on this encounter with his colleague Mark Ames. The article is due out tomorrow. Hi, Ari. It's nice to see you.
Thanks a lot for having me.
So, what was John McCain doing on that yacht?
Well, that's a very good question. John McCain was in Montenegro as part of a trip there with a bunch of Republican senators celebrating Montenegrin independence. Montenegro had just become independent, but he seemed to have found time while on that visit for a little birthday celebration. And he chose to have his birthday celebration, of all places, as you point out, with an Italian playboy and his movie star girlfriend on a yacht with champagne and cake. And it's kind of an interesting indictment of McCain, because he's been going around talking about what a celebrity Barack Obama is, but apparently he has a bit of a celebrity fetish himself and a little bit of a taste for the glamorous as well.
Well, there's the culture issue here, and whether or not John McCain really is the man of the people, the anti-lobbyist crusader that he's portraying himself to be. There's also the photographic evidence contact with this guy who has just pled guilty as a con man, bilking people out of money, misrepresenting his ties with the Vatican, of all places. Do we know why Raffaello Follieri, this guy who pled guilty today, do we know why he hired Rick Davis's lobbying firm, and whether or not that connection had anything at all to do with John McCain?
Yeah, well, Rick Davis was clearly trying to make inroads with the McCain world. He was tight with the Clinton world. He was posing as a mega donor to Bill Clinton's foundation. He was tight with Bill Clinton's aides. He was in business with one of Bill Clinton's big donors, Ron Burkle. And so he wanted to do the same thing with McCain. He was playing both sides. So McCain's in Montenegro, I'll go to Montenegro. It's not the kind of place where Fellieri would normally hang out. He'd probably find a more glamorous haunt. So we think he was there because McCain was there. And what happened after that yacht party with McCain is he ended up sending Rick Davis business information, trying to get an investment firm that Rick Davis represented to invest with his own investments. And then a month later, in February 2007, actually hired, according to the Daily News, New York Daily News, actually hired Rick Davis's business partner from his lobbying firm, Davis Manafort, a man by the name of Rick Gates. There are now two Ricks in this story.
Just to make it that much more confusing. Well, we here at the Rachel Maddow Show, we here at MSNBC called the McCain campaign for comment on this. We have not yet heard back from them. We're still hoping that they will give us a comment or make somebody available from the campaign to talk about McCain's involvement with this guy, especially now that he's looking at 5 years in prison. What did the McCain campaign tell you about this meeting?
Well, they haven't told us anything. I talked to Tucker Bounds very quickly on the phone today. He told me to send him an email. I sent him an email. I then sent him another email, told him I was probably going to go on TV and talk about this. Haven't heard back. Tucker, if you're watching, give me a call.
He's very busy, I'm sure.
I imagine.
Ari Berman from The Nation magazine, it's great to have you here. Congratulations on the scoop.
Thanks a lot, and I should also thank Mark Ames, who worked with me on the story and actually obtained the photo.
Very good.